Hi everyone, it's Danny with CraftCoBudgets. I hope everyone had a really good Thanksgiving. It is Friday evening for me and I'm doing catch up. It was payday today and I haven't even done my budget. So, welcome if you're a returning subscriber. Thank you so much for coming back and checking me out. I appreciate every single one of you, and if this is the first time watching me, or seeing me, I am a cash envelope budgeter. I budget a zero-based budget and I save cash in my sinking funds and everyday expenses, savings, etc. And if that interests you, then hit that subscribe button and don't forget the notifications so you know when I upload some videos. So let's get on to our last paycheck of November. As I said, I'm running a bit behind, but that's okay. So for the income, we've got hubby's number 3 paycheck, and I always budget the $1,432. Then we have my income, which is paycheck number 2 for me, and I always budget $600. I only work 3 days a week, and we get paid, and my husband, we both get paid every other week. Fortnight is what we'd call it in Australia. Here, I think it's bi-weekly, I think. Anyway, and we both, unfortunately, get paid on the same day. So that's that. I don't put my buffer in here because it can change. So what I actually work from is this amount right here for now. I'm going to talk about my budget for 2024 in this video. I've made quite a few changes and I feel really confident about that budget. I feel a bit more in control and a bit more organized. So the first thing that comes out of our paycheck is our mortgage, which is direct posited. I budget $650 for that. Then Hulu is coming out, which this, I think, no, we'll probably, this one then we'll be paying December, and then that'll be it for Hulu, and I'm going to do the Disney Plus with Hulu, and it's just cheaper. The garbage bill is due at the end of the month, so we pay $50 towards that. And our city bill, which is utilities, and it's the city bill is just sewer, water, and gas. So I always pay $250. It is, I have a $500 credit right now with the city, but winter has seen some really horrifically high bills, so I kind of estimated that if I pay $250 a month all year, then it will all work out. And we'll see after a year if that's actually true. So that's all the bills that we've got coming out this week. This is this paycheck. So everything that is purple. So mortgage, Hulu, city garage, and then we go to the first. I don't think there's anything else coming out here. So this is part of that paycheck. My husband's first paycheck is a little different. I deal with that differently, but these are the main paychecks. So this doesn't, the purple is, if I could get it together, the purple has to do with our last paycheck. Everything that's highlighted in purple. So there's only the Menards card, my last credit card, and that's changed a bit, but we'll talk about that. Okay, so I've got everything for the bills, so let's see how much that is. Oops, let me see. All right, so it's $650, $1850, and $250, so that's $968. Alrighty, and that leaves us with $1,064. I am going to make a payment to the Menards card, the debt. I wanted this paid off by the end of this month, but it's not going to happen. We had a few things happen. I'm paying $1.95, so I'm paying $100 extra on that because only $95 is due because I brought it down so much. So let's take the 1064 minus $1.95, leaves us $869. Okay, and then we're also going to do our sinking funds. I do not write out every single one. I have too many. I just know that it is $870 and my pen's running out. Sad. My favorite pen. I'm trying to think. Oh, let's get a blue one. Alrighty. So 870, yes. It only left we're $1 short. So I'm going to leave that there, but that can come out of our buffer. But this is just the budget. It's not the actual. Since I'm here, though, I'm going to write what the actual is. Actual for husband's paycheck was 143,221, and I do save the change from any of these bills, and mine is 600. No matter what I get paid, I only put 600 into that account, and I think the buffer is actually 112.17. I only add that in at the end when I know exactly how much it is. So if we add that up, 143,221 plus 600 plus 112.17 gives us $2,144.38, and it's in green because I only use the red if it was over what I budgeted for. The mortgage has already come out and it's $649.99, which I have no idea why they do that. I set up my auto pay to be $650 a paycheck, but the last one comes out like that. Just to make it easier, these are auto pays, these two. Yeah, just so I know that they'll come out automatically. Nothing else has come out, and I haven't done anything else on there. So for now, we're just going to leave it as it is. Oh, and I usually write what the buffer is, which is probably take $1. So I'm thinking that it's going to be 111.17 is the buffer. Alrighty. That's our budget. Now my sinking funds are over here. This is where I have my own sheet with the sinking funds. So when I do my cash stuffing, which will be next, I'll explain what's happened to our emergency fund. And honestly, it upsets me. But I'll explain when I do that video. But what I wanted to do was take a minute and show you what I've planned for next year. So I printed out a calendar. I wanted to make sure that I would have enough money for birthdays, Christmas, because this is my first year of doing a full year from start to finish. I only started my budgeting journey last like August, I think it was. So I wanted to know the magic months. I wanted to plan for all of that. So it took me quite a bit. And this will be my my planner for next year. So what I did was I printed out my master budget. I wanted to include everything. I made room for changes because, as you know, things go up. Hulu is no longer on here because I'm not going to have it. The Disney Plus and Amazon are part of my sinking funds. They're in here. So I kind of just went through everything, figured out how much I can put into sinking funds in total, including debt snowball. So all goes well. I have $800 a month to go towards a snowball, plus whatever I was paying on Menards. So that will be great. I've upped these quite a bit. More realistic, I think. Yeah, the birthdays, I figured it all out. I did up these quite a bit just because I wanted to have the extra. And then I went a step further. Oh, actually, I think you can... no, it's not down there. I think it's in my other one. So I went a step further. We get three paychecks a month. What I did was I figured out when I was paying what, so I could have money for my Monday Madness every single week. I wanted to figure that out. So I'm hoping that this will work. Obviously, I can plan all I like, but you don't know. And then these two here are our 2 magic months next year. And I haven't got a plan, but I put it there for when I can think about exactly what I want to do with that extra money. There is some I have planned for, which brings me to... This is my plan for birthdays and Christmas. The FF is fully funded. I've gone in order of when the birthdays are. And every time, and I've got the dates, I've put the magic month. I'm putting extra in there just to make it a little easier, give us a little bit more. Every time I fulfill that, I'm going to just highlight that I've done it. Christmas, I figured out that included in that $2,200, we've got $300 worth of food and $200 for shipping. That is because my son, his wife, and my 2 grandkids are in Australia, and I want to budget because I was not prepared. I did not budget for shipping this year. My fault. So I want it budgeted. So the 2 magic months, I decided to put the extra in since we had it. Why not? So same with this. Every time I can either check it off or highlight it. One or the other. I want to keep a track of this. You will see this every single cash stuffing, and I'll be checking it off. So after all that hard work, yes, I'm being very stingy at Christmas. Next year's big year for us. I want to be debt-free. By the time we get to Christmas, I want to be debt-free. And if that is going to be a cheaper Christmas like this year, then so be it. That's what I want. And, you know, most of the kids are adults. The only ones who I spend more than most are my grandkids back in Australia because I don't get to see them. And I spend more on them. Just with shipping alone, I spend more on them. So I kind of spoil them a little bit. But anyway, this is my plan. And I'm hoping that it works out. I have almost perfected making my stickers, so you will see me do that. And what I actually did for the sinking funds, sorry, making a noise, here we go. So this is kind of how I broke it down. I've broken it down here to paychecks. I've also allocated what paycheck gets what, and this is the total per month. So I don't get confused every single month, every single paycheck, because I know me, I will never remember these figures. So I have, this is, I printed this on sticker paper. This will probably end up going into here, every single paycheck, just because that makes it easier for me having to write it out. All I've got to do is a denomination. So I just thought out of interest I would show you, but I'm actually pretty proud of myself. It took quite a lot to do, and let's see if we can keep that on track. I had to color code stuff. I was getting really confused. Purple is circled and purple is the magic month. blues are the paydays, and pinks are the birthdays that we have throughout the year. Yeah, so that's it. I've done my budget. My next video, I'm going to be doing my cash stuffing. I got to get to the bank and get that money out, and that will be this weekend. So I've got the cash stuffing video. I have my weekly check-in video on Sunday, which, you know, anyone that's watching, I've had really low spend few weeks. Well, that has ended. Yeah, but you know, Christmas is coming up. I've done some Christmas shopping and things like that. So yep, Sunday weekly check-in, and Monday we're going to do Monday Madness again, and then I'm going to do my December physical Etsy releases. I'm actually super excited by them because I've been working on them for so long, and some of them for so long, some not, but I actually am really excited by them. So stay tuned. I'll have more videos for you. As I said, I hope you had a really fantastic Thanksgiving for those that celebrate. For my Aussies back home, I know my mother and my brother have Thanksgiving in Australia on the Saturday because my dad is not with us anymore, and he was the American part of the family. And my brother wants to keep that tradition alive, so they have a huge Thanksgiving with all the Australians, which is awesome. I love it, and they love it. And when they do the American, they do turkey, they do ham, they do all the stuff. So that'll be going on. It's Friday night, so my mother is probably getting up and starting to cook now, which I love that. Anyway, enough rambling from me. I'll catch you on the next video. Have a great weekend, everyone. Peace out.